So, alright. The Child of Forest is a card that I really had not realized that it had a fairly high amount of speed, and it's quite surprising that until recently I have realized this detail. So we put in more in the pair. Even much older, and that card, older cards like the Centaur and other gun range attack type cards, one of the oldest cards in the game. And the last card, the sniper ability with the formation in the fourth position, which is Mantoid, continuing. But the asset shooter, let's read it through quickly. You have the asset shooter, and the last position he has the goblin darkling. These last two cards are very useful due to the mana cost and points aspect. So we see if he has a link, he's battling against Artifacts and Freddy here. Phoenix from the Ashes, Battle 2. Let's look at Battle 2. You have to circle this proposal. The grunt with swiftness and the haunted spirit, which reflect and heal. Running at level 4, level 5, tanks respectively. Let's rumble. Use my melee. Range, only range. Alright. Whoop. Missing. Alright. Okay. Missing me due to the speed. What? Oh. Wait, that range do real damage there. That range do damage, and just had one melee card there, you know. That deserves a replay. One melee card and all the rest range. Minus the armor. Very important there. If it didn't remove that armor, that would have been the end of Freddy. But Freddy stood his ground with that terrorist grunt. And then he had melee attacking from any position. And that got reduced by one melee. See, the high health really did the job there. And we have speed. And speed is very important in the game going forward. Good card placement too. Good job. Good job there, Freddy, on those battles. I come down to Spanish. Let's give him a 60 and a reblog. Confirmation on the reblog. No comments. But Freddy's there. with the battle of the day on peak day. So that's 2 persons on peak day. That's something else I wanted to follow up on. That's something else we're going to follow up on. What we have here, a verified member, young Clark. What is verified member? At 75 reputation, as to talk about here, land, and more land in Splinterlands. What do we have here? Yes, I am following him. Creating music is one of the things I do the most. Sometimes I practice for a long time and I forget even the notion of time that there are so many notes to share my infinity rhythm and can help me harmonize the sonority of the whole Spanish text. This day I want to share with some ways of appreciation through music of what Splinterlands is and our common land expansion. Something that many players have been waiting for a long time, and that nowadays you can even open packs to know what we're getting a piece of the land. So this is on YouTube. Here we go there right now. So we're looking at not much comments. Join 2018. What is a musician? So we are upvote and a reblog. I won't go to YouTube with the link there. Any other? See, after some meta threads, the launch of meta threads app, a treat. I'll follow up on that. SPS staking and the multiplier rank battle rewards. Something new which was placed 13 hours ago from what I've seen here. Before I go on to Hive blog, let's get someone to vote here. We run through this quickly. The Splinterlands team is excited to announce the beginning of a new chapter of rank battle rewards and tokenomics within the game during our released window, which is currently scheduled for Thursday. So we're looking at Thursday for this. The 6th of July, we will remove the collection power requirement for each rank battle, league, and tier, and instead we will be implementing a reward multiplier based on the amount of stake SPS winning players has. Both stake SPS, they are owned and staked SPS that has been delegated to them. Okay, so you either have your SPS to play in specific leagues. So the time has reached for that. While this does not yet achieve the full vision described in the original white paper, it's nevertheless a major step in that direction and put in place one of the final remaining pieces of utility for SPS. Winning rank battle rewards for nearly the past 2 years, players have been earning SPS and other rewards from rank battles without the need to have any SPS staked themselves. While many players choose to hodl their SPS earnings, many have not, as there was no penalty or negative impact from selling. So the details, let's move along quickly. In the white paper, details and formulas. First and foremost, the removal of the collection point requirements and rank battle means that there will no longer be anything preventing players from moving up to higher leagues and tiers if they obtain a high enough rating. So do thanks to, we have 38 online. If a player is able to win matches and earn a high enough rating to get into a particular league or tier, then they will be able to move up, and that is understood. No cards in their collection at all and no SPS stake. Something here I'm reading here. If a player is able to win matches and earn a high enough rating to get into a particular league or tier, then they will be able to move up even if they have no cards in their collection at all and no SPS stake. Right, so if they have the SPS, okay, it could go up. So have the base amount of rewards earned from a battle win, which determines how SPS is won, and the rank battle reward pool, as well as how many focus and season points earned towards the loot chest will be determined by the following formula. So that's the formula there. Can I run through all? The amount of staked or delegated SPS you need to reach a certain multiplier will depend on your rating. The higher rating, the more SPS you will need to maintain the same multiplier. It's good, but that does not mean that the player will need to be constantly buying more SPS as they move up. It is important to keep in mind that the player will earn more SPS as they battle and win battles along with the normal rewards for SPS staking. So their stake SPS will naturally increase as they move up in rating, and they also have the option to stake or rent more SPS if they want to increase their rewards. So we have a table below of staked and delegated SPS required to achieve different multipliers at various ratings based on the above formula. So what I have at the moment is SPS price jump up a little bit. Stake, put something to stake one time. 12,004. So we're looking at this 12 grand for, if I play with that, I can reach silver 1 if I look into 10x, and to receive a gold 3 I could even gold 3 gold 3, so we are 12.4. silver 1, right, 10x. We're looking at 6x here in gold 3. If I go that way. But if I play in silver 3, I will get max at 12x. So I will test these things out to see how the rewards will play out. If I go 12x in silver 3, or if I move up to gold 2, or I could run in champion here and just collect if I go in champion, if I run in champion here, I could run in diamond and let's call it 2x. But these are things I check and see how the reward paid out. If I should go in diamond or stay somewhere around here. But I'll look at that. I will decide. And that's if the cards could battle there too. I test it out and see. Got to test it out. Staked SPS delegation rental market. At the same time as SPS multiplier change and release, we are also planning to release a new simple market for renting stake SPS delegation. So I will contemplate what's the price of the SPS. If I can rent it and test it out, and I get some better cards also to play in champion. The system will be bid based, meaning that players who are interested in receiving SPS delegation will be able to submit a bid for the amount of SPS stake they wish to receive and the amount of DC per SPS per day they are willing to pay for it. For all those who like to rent, anyone looking to rent out their extra SPS, staked SPS, will then be able to fill an open bid and receive a DC payment. So you might contemplate to rent out the DC payment if that is best to get that extra DC. That will be, I'll compare our prices too when this is released. All SPS rental will be for 7 days, which is the minimum length of time required before any SPS delegation can be removed. This means that the player, when a player submits a bid for an SPS delegation rental, they will need to pay for 7 days worth the price. Understood? Similarly, when someone fills the bid, so if you want, you could take 7 and 714, and you could take a season there. The price might fluctuate while the days for the end of the season counting down. In order to get this system built and released as quickly as possible, it was kept very simple. Bids will be needed to fill completely and not be partially filled. So looking to rent large amounts of SPS can split up their rentals into multiple bids instead of smaller amounts. This option will be easily available in the user interface. Additionally, rentals will always be 7 days and cannot be shorter or longer. Understood? We hope that various third-party marketplaces and tools will make the opportunity to provide the rental and automation services, which will automatically manage and resubmit bids for rentals. SPS rentals will be able to use the same rental authority that will exist for cards, which should allow these third-party tools and services to manage the SPS rentals for players without need to share their login keys. You have to protect the keys, and so we do a vote, a reblog, and confirm. Then we see the comments. Then we hit straight to Dave McCoy, and then we will watch Lord Butterfly. I'm looking forward to see this implemented. We will learn a lot together as how this will affect the players and the market. Glad it's here. Get a vote for Dave. Lord Butterfly with a 76 to various. Very curious to see what happens. I never go above goal 1, and now I'll be able to rent out 80% off the SPS. That's great. And first comment at 78 reputation, 12x to diamond 2. Let's go, going to have to give this new season a go after the holidays and see what I can make of the SPS multiplier. Some people are in for the game, some people are in for the fun, some people are in for the money. My hopes are the rewards become worth playing over, renting again, and of course soon land, which everybody anticipates. So good post here from the Splinterlands team. Anybody else? We have on Peak D, so let's go from Peak D, find someone else on Hive blog. Splinterlands. Running here, 74 reputation. What is the advantage of using taunt ability and triage ability together? Splinterlands social media challenge. We read one here, and then after I have to go to one up voting. And Splex. So let me just put this here before. And Splex. Put in Splex there. We'll just line it up. Is it? Alright, so I think this is it here. Though we don't forget return line. Let's put that thing line up there, so we'll go to that after. All enemy monsters target the monsters with taunt ability, meaning that the enemy monsters will not attack any other monsters until they destroy the monsters with the taunt ability. Knowing that the target of the enemy monsters will attack allow me to set a better and more stable strategy, which why I like the taunt ability. Okay. Monsters with taunt, and you outline them from fire straight down to common. Check them out. There was source 2. Monsters with triage ability. If you have a battle link here. So let me check it out. Taunt, triage, so on. Interesting. So we have on our return line side versus Sudair 32 from Peak Monsters Asia, level 6 General Stallone, and a Quicks level 2 The Devious. Chihuahua tank by Uriel the Purifier, Feneri Max Smart Rat, the Chevanova, Edda Brighton Wing, Time Age, Feneri Crystal Smith by Unrun Line Side, Scavo Healing, Spirit Hoarder, Adelaide Brighton Wing, The Infiltrator, and Izar. That's Rumbo. Supposed to get some heal with the triage. Alright. I resurrect on the next side with the Mark Shot and additional Marta. Will give the Uriel the Purifier some more health, some more speed, and so on. So while they're attacking Izar, Damping Infiltrator working the back line while the Spirit Hoarder is healing. What? Wow. The Spirit Hoarder does the job effectively, and now we have to remove the Renova, reducing the health of the Uriel Purifier. Now the Uriel Purifier is losing its armor, and the Division Chihuahua will execute its job easily in terms of the thorns. Seeing that the magic, right? So infiltrate the back to the battle. Good piece of battle here. Interesting. Hello, Samurai. How are you? Our next battle here again. Before I go to upvote there, could run through that battle very quickly. You have a few battles here, well, after we will stop at that. We will stop at that. The battle running. So we have a battle link here. Where is the battle link? Remove it. Oh, I have a battle running here right now, so I can't do that. I can't do that, but I will just give him a vote. Upvote here. Reblog here. Can't go wrong there. Yeah, the bot. Move out of this. Let's move out of this one. One more person for a couple more minutes. We got here on Splinterlands TV 69 from Noctori. One of two. Choose one of not so common Splinterlands card or one HSPI raffle. So you run a raffle here. And here are some rules. So you can check out Noctori. You give a follow too. And get the flow in. So he has a raffle. nothing around that. Plenty bright, good ideas. Lot of ideas. There's a long list. So I will give my vote here and I will log there. That's good. Let me look at the proposal for today, for this week, until I am back next week. DC, require DC burn for soulbound reward cards. I would like to be part of the proposal. Put this proposal, you have a PMAT, put this proposal forward. Watching through the comments quickly. Here are my thoughts. One of my main purpose of land is to give all assets a place to retire, regenerating a deflationary effect on card supply and helping all assets hold their value. So I would like to put forth a proposal to the community of stake SPS holders to require DC or DCB to be burnt in order to allow soulbound reward cards to be used as workers on land. No problem with that. The secret of territorial expansion. This would apply to both soulbound reward cards and gladiator cards respectively, as well as to any soulbound reward card released in the future. The cost will manifest a card to allow it to work on land. It is proposed to be 2x collection power of the card, not counting the max level CP bonus. So I'll give my vote here quickly, because I just have a couple minutes again to go. What I'm in for support of that. Let's see who coming up next. We'll through one more comment. Hi Matt from Warren TRX. Can you clear up if you burn the DC to unbind a soulbound reward card for land? Are they giving a burn rate if you burn the card? For instance, if I burn 4,000 DC for a common max card to be used on land, does it get a burn value of 2,000 DC? So we do have some interesting questions in the comments on Splex GG. Go check it out. But I do want to run through. I have to claim here. Then I claim my focus to end off this week's live on Splinterlands TV. We have Mohoy up next. I see he's in the green, ready to go, ready to do his thing on Splinterlands TV. So we got 9 silver chests, starting with the last one first, and the first one shall be last. Nice card, a rare captain, 0.538 SPS, 0.076 SPS, 0.101 SPS, 0.094 SPS. We had to watch this in a couple of days again to see how that is going in terms of that. 0.1 SPS, 0.123, 8 merits, and it is a SPS day with 1 card. Not too bad. 0.169 SPS to finish off with the last one first. And do too bad. think I have one Gladius case and all too to open. Open up that. Surprise, Shiny Death. What is that? Surprise. If I got a surprise, if I get a coral, that would be cool. I have a pick. And I have some rares there. So start with the last one first. So we have a Crash Wonder Ford, Hugo Strong. Cheers for the stream, games over from Gishu. Love what's the Splinterlands family. We got Liz, Fox. Also, we have more up next. Games all out. I will see you all. We got a growth in the epic. All here. Laters. See you. Enjoy.